Yeah, let's get this word. Alright, so today's word is going to be basically do not use love in vain. Do not use God's love in vain. If God is love, right? Let's talk about what it means to not use his name in vain based off of the 10 commandments that he gave to Moses. Let's take it back. I personally believe that the burning bush he gave to Moses these 10 commandments in was the Mary Jane, feel me? I think Moses was about higher than a motherfucker when God gave you these shits. But let's get to it. So the first commandment is you shall have no other gods before me. Meaning that we shall have nothing that we are more obsessed with than love. Sometimes we can confuse our love for a thing with the love we have for ourselves, which ultimately leads us into temptation. Temptation meaning we will be tempted to love that thing more than we love ourselves, which is the God within us, the authentic version, true version, and divine version of love itself. You shall not make idols. That means images, you feel me? Anything that is of the material world, we shall not worship it. You understand what I'm saying? Humans included. And so for this reason, he said, if a man does not hate his wife, daughter, child, mother, father, cousin, brother, sister, uncle, friend, then they have not drew close enough to me, for there is no one in the earth who can fathom the love of God, who have mastered the love of God, who have perfected the love of God. For we fall short daily. And number 3 is literally, you should not take the name of the Lord your God in vain. So you see how it kind of repeats itself, like every joint still leads back to the same thing, you feel what I'm saying? And that's what we must come to realize. Then he said, remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. Feel me? So that means really every day. Every day is a new day to love. And since he give us new day of life, then that means every day we should definitely be waking up in love. You feel me? Remember to turn to the God of love so that we can accept the love within us that may allow us to love our neighbors. And in doing so, we have fulfilled the law. We fulfill his commands. Then he says to honor your mother and your father. And what he showed me with that was the father is the mind. And that's why he said we should call nobody in the earth father. He's not just talking about religion. He's talking about traditionally. He's talking about it all. That's why we come into the world alone. We will go out alone. So he says to honor our mind and our hearts throughout the life, because that will be the pathway, the way to freedom. You understand what I'm saying? Our way to get back to Christ. Our way to get back to the real Father who is in heaven. Our way to ascend this realm of this world. Number 6 is you shall not commit murder. That means you shall not speak curses and death into anyone. Life and death is in the power of the tongue. Therefore, your mouth has the ability to create life through love, or has the ability to create death through hate. You shall not commit adultery. Now, this joint personal, it threw me off because I'm like, okay, in my mind, if he accepted me gay, I figured that me committing adultery wouldn't be much of a big deal either, but this is where he sunned me at, right? Because it's not me being gay that where I stepped out of love or alignment with God, but me betraying the love that I have for my fiance is, or the love inside of myself, period, is what made it adultery. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I betrayed the true, authentic meaning of what love is, what it stands for. So we do not just be hearers or doers of the word. I mean, hearers of the word, but doers as well. You shall not bear false witness to a neighbor. That means if you don't know what's going on with somebody, you should not be speaking on it. You feel me? It basically leads to being a gossiper. You shouldn't be gossiping about something that you have no clue about. And even if you do have a clue, you are to take the faults to your brother. If they forgive you, if they understand that it is your brother. If not, then you keep it moving. That is the law of life. And you should not steal. We do not take what do not belong to us. For everything that belongs to us, everything that is for us will be for us. So there is no reason to take or covet a neighbor. You understand what I'm saying? Which is the last commandment actually is you shall not covet. And they go hand in hand. They all do. because we shall not be seeking anything outside of ourselves. Is basically what these 10 commandments is letting us know. And then it's telling us how to do it. Like if we avoid doing it this way, then we will avoid stepping out of ourselves, which is blasphemy of the spirit. You feel me? Which is the biggest sin that you could commit, is to believe in anything outside of yourself. Because inside of you is where God dwells. And what is our insides made up? Heart, mind, blood. Feel me? With that being said, y'all be blessed. You hear me?